Hey everybody, it's Chris. You know, actually, I'm going to say it's C-Lib because this is a little bit different project and a little more kickback. If you didn't know, I used to have a website called lbfoodreview.com, and we did that for a while. And then I got into real estate. Things got busy. Passion projects fall by the side. Then, you end up not being able to do it all the time. But I keep getting so many people asking me, especially through the real estate business, what restaurant should we be going to, where to go. People ask me where to go on Valentine's Day for dates, everything else. So we decided we started a new project. We're calling it Livingston Eats. We're starting today at Rivera's here in Long Beach, and it's going to be amazing. This is a family favorite of mine. I look forward to taking you to many more restaurants in Long Beach, but today we're going to start here at Rivera's. My dad know about that order? What's happening now for me? For all of you who don't know Kevin Kelly, this is Kevin Kelly. Kevin Kelly is like the Yoda of title. Like he knows everything. A little taller than Yoda. A little taller than Yoda, but sometimes speaks in the same way that you don't really know what he's talking about. Very similar. But this is Kevin, and Kevin's my title officer, and we're going to have a little conversation today about what does title do.
Are we going to order food first?
Yes, we will.
And she's right here.
Hi. Ordering.
I want a steak picado burrito.
Okay, dry or wet burrito?
Wet, but I also want a chili relleno inside of it.
Rice and beans inside or on the side?
On the side.
Okay.
Delicious.
2 enchiladas, 1 chicken, 1 beef, as it comes.
With rice and beans?
Yep.
Dry or wet burrito?
A wet, please.
Sour cream guacamole?
Yep, you got it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kevin, tell us what a title rep does. What does a title business do, or a title...
Why do you need title? Where do we fit in the mix?
Yeah,
Okay,
your
gotcha.
story, brother.
Gotcha. My story.
What do you do every day?
What the heck are you... Why do we pay you?
Yeah.
So, okay.
I mean, people look at their fees on their closing sheet and they go, what's that? And title is an expensive line item on that.
I understand that.
All right.
You only pay it once. So
One
that's
time.
good. Here's the deal. Title insurance there's a form of title insurance in every state. Without title insurance, it would be the Old West. You shake hands, and I give you the property. Well, if I do that now, I inherit everything that was with you. Okay?
Tax liens,
Everything.
mechanics
Child
liens.
support, judgments, back alimony, back child support, old deeds of trust, the money you owe. So, at its simplest, title insurance is the roadmap for every transaction. We issue a report to escrow. Escrow, here are the items that need to be clear before we close. And then the new buyer comes in and they've inherited nothing from their old seller.
Okay.
So that's really the crux of it at its simplest.
Right. And I totally get that because nobody wants to deal with somebody else's, especially in California where property costs so much money.
Right.
Nobody wants to deal with a clouded title of a property.
So, on $1 million house, you pay us $2,600 one time, and we guarantee the $1 million that you inherited nothing.
Right.
It's like coming out with a clean bill of health after you've slept with lots of people.
Oh, God.
Love the analogy. Absolutely.
You are not walking away. You are not walking away with anything that person brought.
The gift that keeps on giving is
Absolutely.
not this. Okay, so we're good.
The slate is wiped clean. Does that make? I know there's a more appropriate analogy, but that's what I like.
No, that is appropriate.
So there you
go. Cheers
to that.
So how long have you been in the business?
This is my only adult grown-up job.
Okay.
I went from being a waiter to this job. It was supposed to last 2 years. At the time, it was a lot more about bagels and cocktails. And that's all gone away, and now we're actually I'm an expert witness with LA and Orange County. It's kind of turned into a big thing. It was supposed to be a job for a couple of years, and I'm not to tell you how old I am, but I've been doing it a long time.
Yeah, I never thought I'd be a realtor. Right. I mean, it was never like, I'm going to be a realtor. It was kind of like somebody said, hey, you'd be good at this, you want to give it a go.
Right.
And then it just kind of happened.
Well, and honestly, title is not something that comes up in people's lives very often.
Right.
So really, and I say this, but it's not really a joke. Like, my neighbors still think I sell tile.
Tile.
Like, they ask me to quote their backsplash. Like, okay, I've lived here 20 years. I don't do that.
The worst thing about it for me is that I got screwed in the manner that I did not get any of the benefits of the title industry prior to Dodd-Frank. All right, so I never got Laker tickets.
Yeah,
I never got any of this stuff.
It was good times, Chris. Good times.
I know, and now I throw parties and invite my vendors to come to drink at my house.
Which really we appreciate.
Yeah, the paradigm's kind of changed.
It's been wonderful. I'm actually a guest. I'm not the host for every single thing every day.
Yeah, if you know, Kevin's also Uncle Kevin to Preston. We all do a lot.
kid.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's a
5
good
years
kid.
old. We just enrolled him at Our Lady of Refuge Catholic Elementary School.
Start the guilt early.
Yes,
Perfect.
yes. I believe that the guilt is what keeps me going.
That's
You know
good
what
for
I mean?
me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they don't mind people drinking.
No, they don't.
Us
No, they
Catholics like the hooch.
don't. Yeah.
Thank you.
This looks. I am so into this right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
29. What was it again, Tom?
Oh, 2901.
2901 7th Street.
Yep. Rivera. Rivera's with Kevin Kelly,
With Kevin Kelly.
Chris Livingston.
Hey, you can just call me C-Liv on this one.
Yep.
You know, this
Tom
ain't
in
real
behind the
estate
camera.
business. Hey!
I think it really can be that simple. Your life can really be that simple. Just be cool. Like, don't be a bad person. Don't do bad things. Don't lie. Just be cool.
A lot of it has to do with the Lions Club.
Okay. Just finished
Let's get
lunch.
trash off the table.
Let's try to.
If you were going to get fat on your favorite snack foods, what would that be? What would those be?
Fried chicken and potato chips.
There you go. Ooh, nice.
That's it.
Probably. Oh man, this is a hard one.
It's
Something I
hard.
really
It
like
is.
to eat, right?
Yeah.
I would say red meat and alcoholic beverages. I mean, my favorite dessert really is the sambuca. It's not,
Save the chocolate cake. Bring the hooch.
Just make the liquor a little sweeter, and I'm good to go.
Seems like dessert. Perfect.
All right. What song would you sing at karaoke?
Margaritaville by Jimmy Buffett. I love it. I do it all the time. Preston's even got the salt down already.
Oh, Buffett Man.
Yes.
What's going on? Marvin Gaye.
Oh, nice. That's a good
Best song ever.
Nice.
That's a song that would also be playing during a Super Bowl ad.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. It's
Kevin.
the background music for my
Have you-
dating profile. Who knows? It's horrifying.
Have you ever been escorted out by security?
Oh, absolutely. The best people have. Absolutely. It was never my fault, of course.
It was never. Oh, of course not.
But
Of course
there
not.
was some misunderstanding.
Are you serious? Yes, multiple times.
I was pretty sure you guys would say yes. Yes.
I find it's a badge of honor.
I've never
I have
ended
no
up,
problem
but
with
I've never ended up in jail
Yeah,
after
no.
being
Oh,
kicked
no,
out.
no,
I
no.
just got the
Result of
kick
it.
out.
Yeah, you just got the.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Just a
sir,
warning.
Your time here is over.
Just a warning. Get
Well,
out.
it was a forceful.
Oh, well,
it was
I'm sorry, a forceful
removal.
warning.
But yeah,
forceful removal.
Okay. What?
Forceful
Since we're in an industry that gets quite a bit of gifts.
Yes.
What's the most unusual gift you've received?
A bindle of cocaine. A client dropped it in my box at their office as a thank you. I don't even do cocaine, but it was a lovely gesture. It was a little shocking.
That's a very crazy. Oh my god, that was not what I expected.
That's all I can say. Good for you. I gave it to someone I know would use it, but it was a little shocking.
Oh, that's very kind of
It's a little shocking. I don't know. It could have also been an anthrax, but I
Oh,
don't think it was
jeez.
cocaine. That's what I think it was.
a sex pillow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tom, you're having way too much fun with this.
Okay, last question of the day.
Okay, last question of the day.
I know you have a few questions yourself, right?
Yeah, I've got a few questions that we're going to end up with here.
Would you rather be 10% smarter or 10% better looking?
Oh, 10% better looking. I'd have that back.
Oh.
I would definitely have my hair back, and I'd have it migrate from my back onto my head.
Well, there you go. That's easy.
The backwards migration.
No, I think I'm okay looking for 92, and so I'd probably go 10% smarter because that's probably the brain cells that I've lost
Yeah,
in business entertaining over the last 35 years.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Livingston Eats.
Livingston Eats. So, for the price-conscious shopper, or eater, if there is, for the three of us to have lunch, a few beers each and everything, it's $67. And, you know, we always tip a little more because they let us come in here, cause a ruckus, film and everything. But all in all, great food, really pretty much inexpensive. And I mean, Kevin, what did you think of the food?
I loved it. Enchiladas were the best ever. Great waitress, great place. Love the joint. Love the joint. And I'd never been here.
Tom, what do you think?
I came in with Chris a couple times. Love this place. Carne asada, burrito, wet. Try it out.
All right. I personally, so there's this place called El Loco that's up in Covina that my dad took me to as a kid all the time, right? And they have the Loco burrito, and it's steak picado with the chili relleno inside. And so I recreate that burrito when I come here. And God, it is so good. It is so good. If you want to try it, get the steak picado burrito. Ask them to add a chili relleno inside. You'll love it. All right. So, as we know, this is the first Livingston Eats that we have done. But we're going to end everyone with a little quick fire, couple of questions about their life, a little personal, everything. They don't know the answers. They haven't thought about this. And by the way, I got this from the Brian Buffini show because I listen to that all the time, the podcast. And he does this with all his guests, and I think it's pretty awesome. So, if we're going to focus on Kevin here. Kevin.
All right. Bring it on.
What is the thing in your life that has made you most successful?
Honestly, just being consistent and just return every fucking phone, return every call,
Yep.
and get
That's
rid
totally
of the ones that are gonna cause you anxiety. Do it first thing in the day.
I agree.
Then all of the rest of your day goes very, very well.
Okay, question number 2. Well, who is your biggest inspiration? Like, you know, some people like Jim Rohn, some people like...
Mine is personal. It was my first sales manager who believed in me and kind of put me on the map. He really believed in me, and big corporations don't always have to do that. And so I would say Pete Watson, and I still look at him as a father figure. He's a wonderful person. And I always say there would never be a Kelly team. I would never be an entity or a factor in this biz if it hadn't been for Pete.
Very cool.
So there, he's a great guy.
Where'd you grow up?
Fresno, California.
Yes.
The raisin capital of the world.
Is that true?
It really
I
is
didn't know
true.
that.
In fact, there's raisin queens, one of which I actually dated. Now I could be a raisin queen, but that's a whole different conversation.
Okay.
All right, well, with that, we're going to end. We're here at Rivera's. Come on in, check it out. Tell them the Livingston Group sent you. Talk to you later.
Thanks, guys.